According to Mundo Deportivo, the Saudi government would make an irresistible offer to an FC Barcelona player in an effort to persuade him to sign for one of their national teams. The transfer market is currently dominated by stories about Saudi Pro League teams attempting to persuade European football talents to move to the Middle East. Cristiano Ronaldo signed a contract with Al Nassr at the beginning of 2023, and the rumored €200 million, $219 million, he reportedly makes annually helped him top Forbes' list of the world's highest-paid athletes last month. According to Cope, the adversaries of Al Nassr, Al Hilal, offered Lionel Messi a contract worth €500 million, $547 million, per year, which would have caused him to surpass generational rival Ronaldo on Forbes' list. The Argentine ultimately chose Inter Miami over his previous team FC Barcelona, though. In the current bidding war for Inter Milan midfielder Marcelo Brozovic, Barca is competing against Al Nassr. Gianluca Di Marzio, a transfer market expert, claims that Al Nassr are offering the Italians €23 million, $25 million, and the player €20 million, $22 million, per season, in contrast to the Catalans' weekend offer of approximately €15 million, $16.4 million, for the Champions League finalist. According to reports, Brozovic would prefer a transfer to Barca and at least €30 million, $33 million, year from the Saudis to convince him to select them. Barca had reportedly offered Kessie in a swap deal before they made their interest in Brozovic more obvious. The Ivorian, who scored the game-winning goal in El Clasico back in March, is wanted by Barcelona for €35 million, $38.4 million, flat out, according to a report from Sport a week ago. The Saudi government, which is in charge of the nation's four major teams through the Public Investment Fund, PIF, is reportedly putting together a dizzying offer for Kessie, according to Mundo Deportivo. The suggestion hasn't reached Kessie yet, but it will in the coming days. Although he has made it obvious that he wants to remain at Barca, if Xavi Hernandez tells him that the manager doesn't expect him to be around for the upcoming 2023 to 2024 season, he will go. This may be the case now that former Manchester City captain Ilkay Gundogan has joined Barcelona, as the club revealed yesterday. Xavi also has Pedri and Gavi in more attacking midfield positions to pick from. Kessie's contract runs through 2026, and if he must leave, he would prefer to join the Premier League or the Bundesliga. He could be seduced by the lucrative contracts offered by Saudi Arabia, though, which lured players like Karim Benzema, N'Golo Kante, and Kalidou Koulibaly to join its teams in an effort to improve the domestic league and position itself to one day host the World Cup. Kessie might be offloaded, although Barca would prefer to do so before June 30th. They occasionally struggle to register the contracts of new players or squad members who have renewed, but this might help them balance the budget and manage the rigorous financial fair play regulations.